Okay, in this video we are going to start looking at the WJC additional maths course, additional maths paper I should say, from 2013. So the first question is a differentiation question. So this is just a skills-based question. So just a reminder then, if we had any expression y equals x to the power of n, then the derivative dy by dx is going to become nx to the n minus 1. So we bring the power out in front and drop the power by 1. Now, if we multiply that x to the n by a coefficient to give me something like this, 7 times x to the 5, well then the gradient or the derivative is going to be a times the derivative of the x to the n. So let's have a look at these questions. First, and then the derivative of this expression for y is going to be, well, the derivative of 7x to the 5 is going to be 7 times by the derivative of x to the 5, which is 5x to the 4. So that becomes 35x to the 4. And then we have minus 5x, so that's going to be minus 5 times the derivative of x, which is 1. So you get negative 5 times 1, negative 5. And then the last one, the derivative of negative 2, is going to be 0, so that disappears. So we are left with that as our answer. Part B. Same approach, we just have to be careful when we're dropping the power by 1. So the negative 6 is going to come out in front, x, and if we drop the power by 1, it goes to the negative 7. And finally, we're dealing with fractions. So dy by dx, the derivative is going to be, so we bring the power out in front, 3/5, x, and then we're going to drop this power by 1. Well, currently the power is 3/5, and I want to take 1 off that. Well, if I'm dealing with fifths, 1 is the same as 5/5, so I want to take off 5/5. That would be the same as taking off 1. 3/5 take away 5/5 is negative 2/5. So we get to the power of negative 2/5.